Dribbling in tight spaces is an art form, and watching players like Isco and Messi weave themselves out of trouble is like watching magic happening in front of your eyes.
So today we're going to teach you how to get better at dribbling and controlling the ball in tight spaces, which, of course, requires a whole lot of ball mastery. But once you understand the basics, it's pretty easy to start implementing it into your game and then gradually and slowly, steadily start to improve it. First up, dribbling in tight spaces is an art because it's really flipping difficult. Because not only do you have to be very, very good with the ball at your feet, but there will also constantly be guys around you trying to push and shove you to basically attempt to take the ball away from you. But if you remember the three major keys, your chances of success will be that much bigger. Number one, keep your head up. Because if you're running into tight spaces, you need to see what is in front of you, because if you don't, well, you're gonna run into people, they're gonna take the ball away and you're gonna fail. So you constantly need to see what's in front of you so you know what to navigate around and what to react to. And basically, the earlier you see it, the more time you have to react and make the right decision. Look up. Number two, keep the ball moving at all times, because if you are closed down by a lot of people, standing still with the ball will mean that you lose it 10 out of 10 times guaranteed. So always try to keep the ball moving, shift it between your feet, and look for open spaces to move into to stay in possession just that little bit longer. Major key number three is to keep your body between the defender and the ball, because the moment you start protecting the ball with your body, it means that it's going to be shielded off from the defender, duh, but also that if he tries to then go for the ball, try to take it, he has to go through you, which means that if he does get the ball, the chances of you winning a free kick are much higher.
And knowing these things, there are a couple of little moves that are great to know so well that you just react instinctively when you run out of space.
Number one is the Marseille turn, which is awesome because not only does it help you move the ball quickly as you change direction, you're also going to get a good amount of momentum to move away from the defenders. And finally, it gives you the opportunity to protect the ball while shielding it with your body, all of it at the same time. Secondly, we have the heel V drag back, because in situations where the Marseille turn isn't optimal, a simple drag back with your sole and a tap behind your heel might actually do the trick. Just make sure that there's actually space behind you to run into so you don't come crashing into a defender, because that usually loses you the ball. Finally, number three is La Croqueta, which is probably the mother of all small, tight space skills. Because here, you basically move the ball very quickly, closely around the opponent, while at all times keeping it close to your body so you can always protect it. And another thing that gives you the upper hand is the fact that you act, while the defender can only react, meaning that the ball, so to speak, is in your half. And if you have to learn only one skill to command the tight spaces, this is the one. But the most important thing in order to become a slippery escape artist in tight spaces that Isco himself would be proud of, you need to always be able to instinctively react to obstacles in front of you. And to practice that, you can do primarily two things. You can, as you've probably seen all over YouTube, scatter some cones in an area and weave your way through them. Or you can do, as I prefer, set up a couple of poles, because that reminds me a little more of actual defenders, where it's not only the fact that you have to get the ball around the cone, but here you have to get your entire body around the obstacle. But basically, you use a lot of little touches, rolls and drags and whatever feels the most natural to go around the course. Start slow, that's very important, and then only increase the speed once you feel comfortable. Because not only is this good to increase your ability to weave yourself out of trouble, but it's also just good for your dribbling in general. So there you have it, my friends, a good way to start improving at getting out of tight spaces, and hopefully it'll help you improve your overall game as well. But what should we teach you next? Well, as always, you should let us know in the comment section right down below. And then, if you fancy it, you can go and buy the new, pretty awesome Vapor 13 from your friendly neighborhood boot pusher, unisportstore.com, if you click the link right over there. But then before you bounce, also don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell notification button, and then you can go learn some pretty wicked skills if you click the playlist right down there. With that said, guys, I'm signing off. Cheerio.